Fuck you can't
You
stand
love us.
y'all. Nigga, that's your
You love
lifestyle
us.
you chose?
It
I didn't
It is the
choose the
life. It is
lifestyle.
technically it is
goes
the
you.
Lifestyle
choice.
choice. These hoes just fell in my lap. What was I supposed to do with them?
Hey, you telling me you fucking niggas for free? Bitch, you know you could be getting money? Did y'all see that? Did y'all see that video?
No, Corey sound like Twister. Let me
Butters
be your
in
manager.
South Park.
Yeah, I
It was
seen it.
jo-
When Butters
when
became a pimp.
Yeah.
Yes, I do know what you are
you
saying.
making money? You kiss some niggas and making money?
Bitch, you want to make some money?
Let me be your
Right,
manager.
Don't you know what I am saying?
right. Exactly. That's just
All
funny.
right, yeah. This is Amerime Junkies. The ones up top are penis carriers. For what
What the
I'm now
Oh
hearing.
God. God, I didn't know he was gonna do this, you guys. I'm so
This,
sorry. I shouldn't have said it.
this,
I
this gonna be
apologize.
edited out. This gonna be edited out. We ain't start yet.
I have name and pronouns, goddammit. Use them.
I mean, ain't penis
Right.
carrier a pronoun? It
No.
says if
No!
you are a
Okay,
male.
let start the intro, please, Mook.
The more he says penis carrier, the
Nico
more
started
I'ma
this.
call
Everyone
you
started doing
a
this.
womb
She
warrior.
started this.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, you guys. I forget sometimes that I do choose chaos and run away.
Fucking
That's
womb
I do
warrior.
exactly
choose
what she
violence and
does.
then just run away.
I'm gonna put this right here
I fucking can.
Just gonna drop this
and
stone
just
in there
run
or
the fuck
whatever. You
off.
gonna go ahead. Yep. And then I'm gone.
I, I
God
fucking
And then
can.
I'm gone.
All right, I'm
So
gonna stop the intro.
you gonna stand by.
Hey guys, this is the
Everybody.
Mermaid Junkies. I'm looking forward to our next year's intro. Nico, did you want to do our intro next year?
I could.
Yeah,
We just gotta figure out what we want to do. Now that
right,
I'm learning what I'm learning.
right. Now
So
we
yeah.
getting up there now. This is like our third year doing this.
Mm-hmm.
You want to win the
Like,
revolution? Whoop, whoop.
This is like year 4.
this is year four. I think it is year four.
Cause cause I came on in 2019. That was what, 2 years ago? And
Damn.
y'all was doing it for like 2 years prior to that, correct?
Yep.
Yeah.
So it's 4.
We're doing this for a minute now.
Yep.
Mhm.
Now, oh yeah, now we're officially 20,000 strong on Facebook.
Whoop
Thank
whoop.
you, you guys. Thank you so much.
Yep, yep,
We
yep.
so
Thank y'all.
appreciate you
Still,
guys.
still trying to figure out the Instagram. So,
Look, if
make sure
y'all
you're following us on
Follow us on
Instagram
Instagram
and
and
the
Twitter.
Twitters.
whoever's on our Facebook, y'all watching this, please migrate over to our other socials. We need y'all, and we greatly do
Yeah,
appreciate
and
all the support.
we will be dropping stuff
I ain't
specifically
paying no
for
$8
Yeah.
the
for no fucking
platform.
blue check on Twitter though. You
Yo,
kiss
y'all
my
want to talk
ass,
about that
Elon.
before we get into
Honestly,
the subject? I
oh, about
believe
Elon Musk.
no that
Um,
having to pay for that for a blue check mark. I believe it's worthless at this point.
it's really bad though.
It's
Like,
worthless
because
and
here's the
because
thing: all you
he's
need is a news company or whatever, or a PR company to write an article online, and that is what is required for a an individual to get verified on Instagram. I don't know because I've tried to go through the process a couple times.
Okay,
Um, and so that is what their official process is. I don't know what these little backdoor and all of that. Like, I could get you a check
of
mark
course,
for this amount of money.
of course,
I
right.
don't know what their shit is, but Instagram has very specific rules. You just have to have at least an article, a public website. But you also need to like an article written about you or whatever the account is and whatnot, and have that tagged within the article as well.
Okay.
Um, You could pay PR firms. Like a lot of these people have been paying for blue checks already.
Of course.
So it's not even like it's
anything
anything different. Yeah. It's
I don't
always
know.
it's
Listen,
like but the purpose of the blue check, remember when Instagram first started in 2011, 2010, it was to verify what was an official page when a public figure or a company joined the app. And that's all it was for. And then you had
now
a bunch
it's
of
a status
celebrities.
system.
Yeah, now everybody got like I just noticed somebody actually some random with a blue check. And I say she's a random because I don't know this woman. Like this white woman. First of all, why are you watching my Instagram stories? Like you don't follow me or nothing. But I'm guessing she probably came through from the promotion that I did for Corey's panel for J1. By the way, that's this weekend, you guys. So make sure you go ahead and get your tickets.
Meanwhile,
make sure you go check that panel out.
Nico got the ops checking out her videos.
Oh yeah,
that's what they do.
No.
What happened was
she got the straight get her done.
No, there was a okay. So I posted a bikini picture over the weekend because as you guys know, my birthday passed, and I was super excited. So I posted that to social media, whatever. Did not think about it, just posted it, and of course it got more attention than I guess I even expected. And this particular individual who liked my page, like if you go to his page, because I saw the notification pop up, I'm not gonna use the R word, but it was just very, very Confederate. Let me be clear. It was very, very Confederate. So
his page has a lot of you people.
Yeah.
It's very
his
get her done.
His page is giving redneck southerner.
Right.
His page is giving
like one of his flags is "Don't tread on me."
Yeah. Like
but
America.
I was concerned and also flattered at the same time because it was the bikini picture. Like it was like, oh, okay, so you think I'm sexy, cool.
He's like,
but at the same token, it's like I should be concerned.
for a brief moment,
right?
For a brief moment, he was like, maybe Black lives do matter.
Right? Ain't that crazy?
I mean, the
racism.
blue check, the blue check was to verify your account, and then it became a status symbol for creators, so we could verify to these other brands. Like, look, like I got a following, an active following. I received my blue check, but now anybody could get it. So now it's worthless at this point.
I mean, anybody could get it. Even like I'm gonna say, even when I started my modeling career in 2013, people could get it. It's just people were paying for it.
Everybody feels special and important. No.
Well, if everybody feels special and important, nobody's special and important.
Right, nobody's special.
Might all just be a troll move by Musk. Anyway,
I think he's just floating it around.
Yeah. Anyway, our main topic of discussion today is we're going to be talking about the pros and cons of anime becoming mainstream.
Oh, yeah. Americans ruin everything. Next.
And it's definitely a double-edged sword.
Example 1, Death Note.
Okay. Wait.
Example 2, Dragon Ball Z.
All right, I'm ready to argue these two films. I'm ready to argue these two films.
Are you?
Dragon Ball definitely one in my
because here's the thing.
Death Note is like treated like Voldemort, like the movie we do not mention.
Here's the thing about Dragon Ball Revolution or Evolution.
Yeah, Evolution, yeah.
21st Century Fox made that movie with the sole purpose of keeping any live action film rights to the Dragon Ball franchise. They had no intentions of that film being any type of success.
Oh, so they just did it for the rights.
Yeah,
like I said, Americans ruin everything.
Big business.
it meant a lot more.
You were willing to like besmirch the Dragon Ball franchise name all for a power move.
Yeah.
Americans ruin everything, just like they're destroying the earth in order to get energy.
Yeah. It's like
fucking for virginity.
Okay. Easy, because we're about to get into this very AOC territory. Back up. Let's stick, because I'm all for what you're talking about.
She started it.
I'm all for it. I'm all for it.
It was a joke. I'm sorry. The
start. The penis carrier was a start.
We love you, and we love activist you.
I wasn't trying to be an activist. I'm just saying, like American TV and film, like writers and all of that. They don't like the fact that all right, scratch Dragon Ball.
Now let me get to Death Note.
Series. The Witcher series. They are ruining that. Because you motherfuckers don't want to do no research or nothing. You don't like you don't understand the reason why the shit was successful in the first place. The formula fucking works. Follow the fucking formula.
Henry Cavill did G-check the writers on several occasions because
and now we got great value Thor coming in to play Geralt.
Now here's the interesting now this was a very interesting move because, as some folks may or may not know, Henry Cavill is back to playing Superman.
He wrote season 3 himself, and that's going to be his last season.
Yeah, so now he's gonna be going back to being Superman, but it's gonna cost us The Witcher. And my biggest problem with that is Liam Hemsworth just ain't it.
Yeah.
Great value Thor.
I'm just waiting.
Hey, Loka.
I'm just waiting for the day that he.
I'm gonna send y'all the meme
snagged by Marvel.
Yesterday. That was the greatest meme I've ever seen. It was hilarious. That's what
I'm waiting for.
But it's such a weird power move because I do like him.
Load that up so the audience can
Oh
see
God.
It.
What?
Oh God. What is she? What it?
What? Wait, what?
I put it in the chat.
Oh my God. It's whoever photoshopped this ain't shit.
It was well photoshopped. Well done.
Well done Photoshop.
Well done Photoshop.
But
sure.
Damn, that ain't shit.
Boy.
But you know what makes it even worse though? Is like, all right, Liam Hemsworth, you got what, maybe 2 years? You gotta take your vitamins, eat your Wheaties.
He ain't gonna get that big. I'm telling you, they should have grabbed.
If
y'all was gonna go for a Hemsworth, don't go for the great value Thor. You go for the actual brand.
I would rather.
And the reason why that quote, for those who aren't familiar or may not get it, I believe he was on Gossip Girl, but he was also in Divergent, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
That's also his franchise that he was working in. But I never no, absolutely fucking not. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. You might as well go ahead and cancel season 4 because there shouldn't be any. If y'all not gonna stick to the books and they said they didn't like the books or the video games, bitch, why are you working on this project? Why?
I agree 1,000%.
If you're not a fan of the shit, why are you that's like a salesman who hates the shit he's selling. It don't make sense.
Now
it's irritating the shit for people who actually like it and enjoy it because you motherfuckers don't respect the G that it is, the art that it is. You want to change it into something else. No, call it a fan fiction then. Stop sitting there putting their name on the shit because it's fan fiction. The shit that you're trying to create is fan fiction. It's not fucking canon.
Right.
I'm sorry.
No, it's fine.
I'm sorry.
Listen,
I'm
listen,
so frustrated with this shit. And
I appreciate the rain.
I would rather have Alan Richter play Geralt than fucking what's his name?
God rest his soul. Alan Rickman.
No, the guy who's
Richter.
playing. The guy who's playing. Who's that, Corey?
That's the man.
Alan Richter. He's playing that series on Amazon Prime. The movie that Tom Cruise did.
Oh, Reacher.
Reacher.
He's in Reacher?
Yo,
the first one.
No. There's a show called Reacher, and this guy fits the build. Like
this guy fits the build.
Like Tom Cruise does not fit that build. This man looks like he walks into places, fuck shit up, then kindly leaves.
And kindly leaves.
Like first off, big shout out to Alan Richter because Hollywood has screwed him over
a few times,
especially when it came to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So I'm glad that gentleman is getting his due. Mm-hmm. But Death Note. Here's what happened with Death Note. Adam Wingard, he directed it. He's actually very good at horror. He's really good at horror.
Yeah, but this wasn't horror.
Death Note is a horror story. It really is.
Is it though?
Yes. It's literally a horror story.
I guess. I wouldn't really. I don't even know what I would define it as outside of horror, but I don't know. Like horror just seems too.
It's a horror crime story.
I would more so say fantasy crime, because at the end of the day, that's something that like the Shinigamis, all of that's fantasy.
Horror can also be fantasy as well.
So what? Fantasy horror.
Fantasy horror.
Chucky is a fucking sentient murder doll.
Murder doll.
Freddy Krueger is a pedophile that came back from the dead and kills people in his dreams.
Kills children fantasy in their dreams.
Not just no. I've seen adults get it too.
Oh yeah. You're right.
Yeah.
He
doesn't discriminate.
The American version was bad, but the Japanese version they put out years before the American version.
That was actually really good. I watched that. I've seen that, and it's actually really good. I gotta watch the other one where it shows you what L's not. Is it what L? I think it was.
Now, mind you, Netflix is doing it again, but making it a series platform. Yes, because they actually listened to the director of the movie because he kept telling them throughout the whole production, this won't work as a movie. This he kept,
you don't have enough time to actually develop everything, and then they turn that shit into a love story, which made it even weirder. And
the only good thing
over a bunch of stuff.
The only good thing about it was William Dafoe. I think he was spot on as the demon. That might have been like the best part of all of it.
What's the name for playing L?
Lakeith Stanfield, I think he did fine.
I think he did a tremendous job because he really honestly
he caught the obsession genius.
Yes. It was there. I just don't like the fact that they changed L completely. In the second act, his character went from his original character in the anime to some other shit. They was trying to make him like Jacques Cousteau, and that's just not how he is. That's not who he is. He is a thinker. He's an egghead. That dude don't do battle. That dude don't be all I get it. You killed Watari. I totally understand that. However, it don't make sense. You get what I'm saying? It doesn't read well for the character because where's this motivation come from? Where is this puff my chest out? Is it because he was black that y'all decided, oh yeah, he should run and chase after light. Like, no,
Yeah.
it doesn't make sense. Honestly, I wish they would have let him have that white T-shirt and them blue jeans and the beer.
Yes.
Because he was already sitting in the chair, kind of crouched over. Like, he was doing everything. Like, I'm sure he is a fan of the anime.
Yeah, Adam Wingard is a fan of the anime. He's like,
I'm not talking about just him though. I'm talking about like Keith as well. In order to do that character well.
Hey, well, Lakeith Stanfield's also a really good character study. He'll study characters in depth.
Right.
So yeah, it's really good. Now this was something that was making rotation on social media. I think a couple weeks ago, when there was an American version of Sailor Moon that came and went back in the early 90s, because it was horrible.
I feel like that's probably why I never heard about it.
Because
I was like a super Sailor Moon fan. I was a super Sailor Moon fan. I just wish that I could be like her and have my little wand and transform. Like, I get into a fight right before the fight, hey,
Yeah.
I have a whole outfit change and shit. That bitch wait for me to get changed, and then we fight. Bitch just swung though, so it wasn't the same. It wasn't hit the same, but it happened.
Well, yeah, just a year or so ago, now we don't just have Pikachu in the Macy's Day Parade, we have Goku now.
And that's and is that a good thing? Right? That more people
have Bowser that one time.
More people are now getting into anime.
It's good, and it's good. It's a good thing. I think it's a good thing for anime.
Does that mean
because now we have like Dragon Ball Super in the movie
example
as well?
Of a fuckboy in anime?
Say it again.
I was just thinking, is Tuxedo Mask like the first example of a fuckboy in an anime?
I mean, technically, no. He's more of a himbo. He's a himbo. So basically, he's a himbo. And I say he's a himbo because he's a useless character. He doesn't actually do shit.
Whoa. He's a motivational speaker.
He is useless.
And that is all. He's a himbo. He's fancy and cute to look at, but not very helpful. Not extremely helpful.
Hey man, when that rose distracts everybody.
You toss that rose out.
Wait, my question is this though: how the fuck does that shit stick in the ground, even when he throws it on concrete?
Because he believes in himself.
Sticks in the middle of the concrete, or just
confidence. But here's a weird thing about Tuxedo Mask that no one ever wants to talk about. Darian, the guy who is Tuxedo Mask, he's like 18 years old with his own apartment, fawning over a 13-year-old girl.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Wait, no. Rewind. Start over. What?
Tuxedo Mask is 18 years old.
Yeah, he's out of high school by the time you meet him.
Yeah. Serena is about to enter high school.
So was the rose just a symbolism of him, a sign that he's waiting
to pick a flower?
But again, guys, this is our American upbringing versus a different culture.
This is where you're gonna go.
This is too much. This is where I draw the line. I draw the line
now,
here.
mind you, in Japanese culture,
because I was lusting after that man as a child, and it was wrong.
in Japanese culture, the age of consent is like 13 or 14. I'm gonna just put that. I don't agree with that.
Japanese culture is something different. It's a whole world unto itself, honestly.
Yeah, so I don't agree with it, but I just know that it's weird.
I don't agree with it. It's weird, but I'm not gonna sit here and go to a whole nother country and tell them how their culture is weird. That's how wars are started.
That's colonizer talk.
That's trying to change it. I'm just saying. You're like,
I'm just saying weird. I don't agree with that, but hey, you do you, buddy.
Hey, Lamont, check the group message.
Maybe we should you know,
Oh, I'm
uh,
sorry. Did I hurt your
something else
childhood?
a little
But
bit.
see, now now
Mm.
now Sailor Moon is now one of the biggest animators in the world.
Oh
Even
yeah,
It
though
is.
even though it's off, it's still being talked about to this day.
like how
I
Venus
mean,
wasn't
yeah.
Venus and Mercury lesbians, but they covered it up in the American version.
Yep.
So I got a question though.
Mhm.
If there was, and I'm not saying I am, but I might be thinking about it. Um, if there was like a Black Sailor Moon fan fiction, what would we call it?
A Black Sailor Moon.
Like
Uh,
Sailor Moon, a Black Sailor Moon fan fiction, whether it's animation or like live action. What would
I
we
don't know.
call it?
I don't know. It sounds like you got the
Y'all,
answer
y'all,
though.
y'all, give me some comments. Give me some comments down below. If we got a Black Sailor Moon fan fiction, what we call it?
and
Comment
it's
down
funny
below.
because I've seen so many black versions of the Sailor Moon outfit, but what
Mhm.
would you call it?
Yeah, what would you call it? Like that's what I'm curious about. It's
Oh,
like
yo,
you can't call her like I don't
I,
know,
I don't know. It's one of those things where like if she's
lunar. I don't know,
if she's
Lu-
Latina or Latinx, I'm like Boricua Moon. I don't know.
like
Just
I'm thinking
lunar.
Lunar too.
Like like I'm thinking like lunar something or
Yeah.
Luna or the Lunas or like
if she's a black sister, we're gonna call her Retrograde Moon. I'm sorry.
retrograde. But no, like I like that. That sound like that. That sound like a name to a show though. Does it not? Does that not sound like a
So
name to a show to y'all?
it
It,
definitely does.
Retrograde.
So let me ask y'all, right? Because one of the things, right, that now anime is mainstream, and I don't know about y'all, but to me, it seems like it's kind of like watering things down now. Now that Hollywood has sunk these grubby, short, fat fingers into it, like they just
or
gonna
they're
start
trying to.
pumping. They're gonna start pumping out things that's like has the anime look, but not the soul of it. So like, I feel like it's gatekeeping, but in a good way.
I think it all depends on which IP. Because hear me out. You know what IP I think you could Americanize and it would become popular again?
What?
What?
Metabots.
Nice, right? I
Yeah.
haven't seen that in a while.
Yeah. Metabots tried to come back in like 2007, but it was just a disastrous production. It was horrible. And I'm just like, you that's what I think Hollywood could do. They could go look at animes that just didn't work and fool around with those. Like cuz
Yeah, but I feel like they would be on some like kind of like repackage and remicrowavable the same shit, trying to make a quick buck. Like I have very little
I
faith
just
in the
want.
Americanized movies and TV shows that grab and take from anime because they don't respect it, which is problematic because it's like to them they think, oh, it's just a cartoon. And it's like, no, bitch, it's art. It ain't cartoon, it's
well,
art.
I also think that just depends on who's working on it as well. It's there's because I love the idea of Jordan Peele doing Akira, and he loves the idea as well. He just wants to be able to properly adapt it and not fuck it up. Cause I noticed when I saw the movie Nope, he made sure to add his Akira slide, the thing he's always wanted to add into a movie. So
There
so
you
when
go.
Kiki hit that Akira slide, I was like, I see you. It's here. All right. Here's a hot take. I got a hot take.
All right now.
Shin
I'm
Chan.
fanning the flames already. Fanning the flames already.
I hate the super. I hate Dragon Ball Z. I'm starting to hate Dragon Ball Z. Uh, it's I don't like it. I'm starting
You
not to
you
like
talking
it
about like
anymore.
the current Dragon Ball Z that they're
Yeah, I
broadcasting, yeah.
think
Okay, so we're not
especially
talking about like
the most recent movie. It's not even done in. It's not even animated in the original way. It's like at this
yeah,
point, maybe y'all should just stop if y'all gonna start doing all that shit.
and
I
that's
don't.
what bothers me about all of this. If you're not gonna do it right, don't do it at all. And
Well,
that was
mind you,
something I
it's
grew up
still
with.
them doing it. I
No,
just
but they're
feel
not
like
doing it right, and that's the problem.
They doing in whichever way gets them money. They doing
Yeah, but if
whatever
they
they
did
want
it
to
right, they would
do.
make more money. That's
the
the
Again,
problem.
property
it's even still
the
they're
property
doing
will
whatever they
always
want
make
to
money.
do. What they own. Ours. So we're gonna do whatever the fuck we want to do with it. And that's usually with the same problem that's happened over here in America. They get some of the rights and just like, oh, this is ours now. We're gonna do whatever the fuck we want. They do the same shit.
Only
Yeah, it's
problem is
irritating.
when Japan takes something and and adds their own flavor
They
to
make
it,
that shit
they make
better.
it better. He-
Like
ca-
they don't miss.
Case in
South
No,
point,
Korea,
Star
they
Wars
don't miss.
Visions. Star Wars Visions.
well, this is true, and also that we talking about the legend right there. We talking about the legend, which
Yes, the legend
motherfucker.
that, in my personal opinion, is absolutely fucking dead. They have a brand new show out called Andor, and I couldn't give a single solid fuck.
But
Damn,
wait, what?
that was very. That was why was that so like aggressive? That was so aggressive.
because it because it's I was like, okay, it's a new show. It's a new show about a character that I watched in Rogue One who died. Oh, so does this fucking matter? What are we
So
doing
wait, they
here?
didn't die.
No, this
So
is a story about him now. About this one character that we met in
why?
this one fucking
Wait, but
movie.
Disney, but Disney got a habit of like trying to do that shit, like bringing up old ass characters that died. I mean, look at Black Widow.
Black Widow. Black Widow was the worst attempt at overcorrection. Because it was like, yeah, she's been around since Iron Man 2. She's just getting her own movie. Oh, yeah, we did kill her.
And it's just like, well, y'all could have just left that where it's at because she
And
dead
hands
now.
down, worst spy movie ever.
Ever really? Ooh,
Yeah,
and I
because
like
there
spy
are,
movies. I haven't seen it yet. Still,
Who talking about
wait,
Black Widow, ain't he?
yeah,
Yeah.
literally,
But there's
literally,
no espionage in Black Widow.
there's no espionage.
wait, what?
There's no silent assassins.
It's
They
not.
are
It's
Wait,
an
in
action movie.
they
It's
are
an
in
action movie.
broad
wait.
daylight
This
in
is
a
supposed to
armored
be
car down the
Assassin's
street
Creed.
with explosions.
That's it.
There's
So they did a
nothing
Michael Bay film. So they basically made a Michael Bay film.
The only
Pretty
interesting
much.
thing
Yeah.
about Black
Yeah. Pretty
Widow,
much. It's a Michael Bay film.
the only interesting thing about the Black Widow movie was Red Guardian,
That's
her
it.
sister, and I hate what they did with Taskmaster. I absolutely fucking hate that. Ugh. Oh my. Ugh.
That bad, huh?
She. Oh God. Like
Not this. What?
I'm so upset with just thinking about it. Like, it almost gives me Forrest Whitaker eye.
Oh Lord.
Like it makes my eye twitch. Like, but
So opening anime up to the world is no longer a subculture of geek. Cause now we got the cons that we go to, and they're like, and like when we go, we pull in like 100,000 people into these cons, and it's spread out now,
yeah,
and it's in celebration of anime and gaming and comics.
That's beautiful and all, but I hope these people learn how to wash now.
Jesus.
There's gonna be more people.
That-
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you remember what the
Wash your
con
ass,
funk
wash
smells
your
like?
ass, wash your goddamn
I'm
ass.
about to
Please.
say, like, yo, one of these conventions needs to be sponsored by Purell.
I told
And
Yeah,
you.
like I
I'm gonna
don't
get
know,
it. It's gonna
Dub.
be a me.
Dub.
and the
Like we
Me.
Bree.
gotta reach out to Dub. Be like, Dub, can
Yo,
you
we need that. We need that crew from Monsters Inc. for contamination.
Yeah.
Again, I already told you.
If you walk through
It's
the metal
gonna be
detector,
me in the squad, dressed up like the
3914?
mofos from Tokyo
Code
Revengers.
3914.
Just out here beating the shit out of funky Congos with
Which
bars.
which reminds me, shout out to old school cosplayer Secator Ruff. He was a guy who cosplays in the hazmat suit and the large hose
oh
connected to a
yeah,
trash can of
The
Febreze.
yeah.
Febreze guy.
Yep.
I
Shout
Shout out
out
remember
to
to
you,
him.
seeing
sir. Shout out to you, sir.
He's always tagging me and stuff. I appreciate him very much. But
hey,
it's
hey
just
Mike, you got it? Look in the group now, Mike.
oh my
So
god.
so so do we gatekeep?
This is
No.
Because now we got a new season of Bleach, which we haven't gotten in what
Forever.
14 years.
Forever. So like when
that's
Right,
Bleach,
why
Thousand
yo,
Year
What
hey,
Blood
is
War,
going on over there?
Thousand Year Blood War,
fucking
which is amazing by the way.
fucking amazing.
But would we have gotten it if anime didn't go mainstream?
I don't think so. Like, look,
I
we're
don't think
also
so.
looking at a season 2 of Panty and Stocking. I
Right?
mean, we're
Jesus Christ, that hasn't been out in like 20 years.
ain't 20 years, but close enough.
Right, close.
It's a double-edged sword. We're gonna have to take the good with the bad with this shit.
Yeah,
Ju-
I'll just take the good with the bad. And right now, fucking Thousand Year Blood War, that's the good. Motherfucker had
That
to
is
come back out
definitely
and
that
remind
is
us why they
definitely
were
the good.
called Big Free. Like,
That is definitely the good right there. Thousand
and
Year
the
Blood War
bad
is amazing.
the bad is this upcoming. I mean, I don't know if it's gonna be bad, but it could be live action One Piece on Netflix.
I don't think it's gonna be
I
Hmm.
bad.
mean, can I
Now,
think about
the
that
the
for a
cat
second?
the cast looks solid, and the sets look amazing.
I mean,
All
If
right,
they
but are
cared
they
about
gonna
the
Bleach.
way
go
the
in the
cast looks and
story?
they cared about here's the thing. If they went to that detail to care about the cast and the sets, then they're gonna have to care about the story. What's the point of you doing all this work? What's the point of you just going fucking do it'd be just Game of Thrones all over again.
Oh,
Excellent,
don't
Um,
excellent.
remind me.
Last season. Shit.
Don't
Like
remind
that
me.
you just
not
Don't
dropping
even.
the
even not
ball in the
even
third
Game of
part.
Thrones. Cowboy Bebop.
Here,
I
okay.
I thought that was good.
I
Cowboy
thought it
That
was
shit
good
Bebop
really
was
too.
had me
fucking
going.
dope.
That shit had
That
me going.
I
I was sitting there
I
rooting for
loved
this
it.
nigga the whole time. I was like, yeah, son,
See, hold
he
on,
I
hold on,
think
hold on, hold on,
And
hold
then
on,
I
hold on,
got
hold on.
toward the
Pause,
end and I
pause.
was like, hold on.
the now
That
the
niggas ain't
now the
shit.
the switch up
That
of
nigga
the
has
ending
every reason.
the switch up of the ending in Cowboy Bebop. I felt some sort of way, but I was like, I'll hold out for season 2. Okay.
And
Here's what
then
here's what killed Cowboy Bebop. When it
that
came to the internet discussion of Faye Valentine's outfit and the actor said something on it and then just kept doubling down and trickling down, I'm like, you should have
She
said your one piece and walked away and let the
she should have just said nothing.
right,
Like you could have
right.
just let that shit rock. Fuck what they gotta say or whatever.
Trolls
You got
are
paid.
Now,
going to
You already
troll.
done did it. It's already
now,
done.
now,
They
Nico.
have no control over it. They can
Those are
Right.
the
complain
ones
all
that
they
you
because
like.
call penis carriers. The
now
ones that be
here's
wilding.
now
Bitch
here's
about
the
play out.
What?
Those are the
And the
penis
ones who
carriers.
got mad at Meg The Stallion and She Hulk for twerking.
of
Yeah.
course she was gonna twerk.
But those same dudes is liking twerking videos on TikTok and Instagram. I don't understand.
And then some of them act like they know about She-Hulk until you bring up the actual comic where a lot of this is inspired from.
Right, right. Me and Chris talked about that. Like this show is directly tied to her comics.
There's
It's
a-
not. This is not pulled off the head.
The
Like
only
her
problem
personality is her personality in the comic.
the only problem She-Hulk actually had was the writing when it came to any type of courtroom shit, because none of it made fucking sense. And even the creator of the show admitted that they had no idea how to write up the courtroom stuff, because it
So
was
why
just like
not just
Bring
they
a lawyer.
wanted to do Ally McBeal, but didn't have anyone who could write funny courtroom stuff.
Mm.
It was like none of them
so
actually wanted to do the work to see how a law firm would operate, even in this comic book universe.
Right.
y'all motherfuckers don't even watch like Law and Order? Like I'm just saying, like you
Right.
can
Well,
make
Right.
that
no,
shit funny.
you don't. Well, Law and Order, you don't. That's a whole
I
different.
know that's super serious writing, but what I'm saying is like I'm just saying, like you act like you can't, like you get what I'm saying. You as a writer can't like pull from those types of inspirations or things. Y'all plagiarize shit all the time and don't give
Mm,
the original motherfuckers credit anyway. So
mm.
you reheat and remilling, regifting shit all the time. So what's the difference? I don't
Right.
understand. It's just
I
pure
don't.
laziness at this point. Did you
I
even
think,
try?
and here's the sad part. Sometimes, and I think Brahim will know what Combox will know what I'm talking about here. Sometimes shows get caught up in the message.
Everybody was kung fu fighting. Those kids were fast as lightning.
Whoa.
Where they try to go too heavy and deep on
The
trying to
message.
teach you something.
Yes. And because and all right, when I say the message, I think sometimes shows put too much emphasis on just having a female lead, just having a gay character,
Right.
just having like they put so much emphasis on having that stuff in the scene that no time was actually taken out to thoroughly write and execute the scene.
Right. I agree.
Here's a great example: that Craft sequel that came out back in 2020 or 2021. So
I
much
still haven't
emphasis.
seen that.
That's okay.
That bad, huh?
The bad guy is David Duchovny. I'm like
I don't know who
Agent
that is.
Mulder. If you don't get the fuck out my face, go find an alien.
Oh,
But if there was just a bit more focus on having a good story, no one would really be worried about everything else. It's
People
it,
will,
it
people will always find a reason to bitch and troll.
true.
No matter how good something is, no matter how inclusive something is, you will always find a reason to bitch and troll. They will dissect something just to find a reason to bitch about it.
And it's funny because, mind you, I'm a dissector,
Yes.
but I
You,
but I don't just want to frivolously rip something apart.
you're a
Unless
penis
it's
fan.
Jai Courtney.
what?
Unless
You
it's
don't want
John
to
I've
Courtney.
frivolously rip
I
something
have
apart, Corey? Huh?
I
What do you
I
mean?
I have made
You?
my peace. I have said that I don't appreciate his acting. I think he is what happens when someone just wants to push someone and make them the guy, but every film he's in just keeps failing.
I mean, Die Hard didn't fail.
I'm sorry. Are you talking about
Sui-
that movie that no one watched?
Suicide Squad didn't fail.
Are I'm sorry. Are we
It
talking
didn't do
about the first
well
Suicide
either.
Squad, sir? Are we talking about the first Suicide Squad
It was
or the one?
horrible. It was a horrible movie, but it didn't fail.
I mean, no one liked it,
It made its money.
and that's going to be your argument.
And
Is that is that
Captain Boomerang was fucking amazing in the movie. Okay,
sure? Okay.
Captain
The
Boomerang was
best thing
like,
Captain Boomerang did was die in the second one. I'm not gonna lie though, the fighting he did before he died was very badass. I will give him that.
yes,
But anyway,
John Courtney's an A-list actor.
sure he isn't. Just like Tyler Perry's an A-list director.
Yeah, don't be hating on Tyler Perry.
Please, it's easy target and low hanging fruit.
Yo, fuck Tyler Perry. Fuck Tyler Perry and his
Damn.
prejudice
Why
against
y'all?
bald black,
Right?
bald
Yo,
dark skinned men.
Exactly.
Damn.
Tyler Perry, do hate dark skin man. Don't don't
I
try to
mean,
flip
yo,
him on that.
yeah,
he
yeah,
Don't,
and he always feel
Tyler
like
Perry
light skinned
hates
niggas
dark
is here
skin
to
man.
save the
Yes, he
day.
does.
Except, well, here's the thing. Here's the thing. He did have a. All right,
He
hear
hates
me
dark
out.
skin man. We are
Hear
the
me
fucking
out.
villains
Just
in his
can y'all
story.
hear me
I don't know
out?
what happened
No,
to him.
wait. Hear
What
me
dark skin
out.
nigga
Hear
took
me
his
out.
girl?
hold on.
Raheem, hear me out. Hear me out. All right. There is at least one series in which he has written where the dark skinned man was not the villain. Actually, the
What, the
No, we're
Fram?
not.
light-skinned nigga
No,
was the villain.
ruthless.
What
No,
shit was that?
Listen.
no. Oh, okay. Ruthless is this BET Plus show that screams everything wrong with Tyler Perry.
Yeah, you see a lot of his traumas and his darkness. Like
Imagine eviler Dr. Umar.
So the
with a
villain,
sprinkle. Wait,
so
with a
the villain
sprinkle
is the dark skin man.
of sexism.
A
So the
sprinkle?
villain is the dark skin man.
Okay, a
A
bucket of
sprinkle?
sexism. A bucket of sexism. Goddamn.
The
Like,
buck
I was
breaking?
trying to be nice. I was trying to be nice. Okay, I was trying to be nice. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay.
Meanwhile,
You can see his
meanwhile,
traumas. You can see
meanwhile,
his traumas all through that show.
meanwhile, Brock probably has a girlfriend in Pokemon, so I guess
A
yeah,
win is a win. A
yeah.
win is a win.
Win to win.
No.
What is
A
the
win is
But
a
win?
win.
wait,
A win is a win.
wait a
Shout out to
minute.
Brock. That's right, Brock.
This
Call game time,
nigga
homie.
get a girlfriend
We ain't
Brock has a
questioning. A
baddie.
win's a win.
relationship.
A win's a
A
win.
win
I'll
away.
take that.
We ain't
Well,
questioning.
he was always trying to marry Nurse Joy. So
Brock
wait,
has
is
a
he dating
baddie.
Nurse Joy?
No,
And a
Dating Nurse
baddie
Joy?
at that. A win's a win.
Shocker.
And she dark skin.
yeah.
And she dark skin,
A
right?
win's a
A
win.
win is a win. A win is a
Okay, I
win.
mean, take the W. Take the W. I'll take it. Why do you always make him look like he high all the time?
All the
Probably
time.
is.
He is the one that knows about all the herbs and stuff.
Having to deal with Ash and his fucking constant losing. He probably is hot. All the content.
Y'all gonna leave
Like
Brock
you
alone,
hang
okay?
around.
Brock was my
You hang
favorite.
around fucking gym leaders all the time. How do you get trashed? All the goddamn time.
He
Because
raises a
like
good point.
maybe he's not picking the right what's the word I'm looking for? He's not picking the right he's not like choosing the right Pokemon,
Of course he
or
has a
he
shit tasting
doesn't.
Pokemon. The nigga caught 100 Tauruses.
Yo, Ash was the trash trainer, yo. That's a whole
Smell
other
it?
story. But
Like-
Ash was the trash trainer.
Gary retired by choice.
Right.
Gary could simply be the GOAT.
And it
That's
took
why he
and it took Gary retirement
Oh.
for Ash to finally get his 8 badges. Like Ash just now getting them.
Yeah, like like think about it.
This year. He got them this year.
They could just surprise us and let Gary go back to
Honestly,
being a Pokemon master.
You know what I
Right.
thought though?
Right.
I thought that Brock was blind.
He opened his eyes a few times in the series.
Of
He
course.
does open his eyes.
I
But
gotta
no,
hope.
but like my guy is like this all the time. Like,
Right.
I
it's,
gotta
like, it's almost like he closing his eyes and he's like, you know.
I got a friend. I got a friend named Dom. His eyes are just like Brock's. They look physically closed, but he's like, I'm looking right at you.
I'm just like, what the fuck are you looking at, sir? But what throws me off is the fact that when he's always in love, they have the hearts in his eyes or whatever.
Yeah.
But yet,
Yeah.
it doesn't make sense. Or maybe he's just Asian.
I
He's
mean,
blazing.
I think
I
they
see
are.
Blazing. I see Brock being Blazing.
Okay,
I
here we
think
go.
I think he's Japanese and Filipino. Yep. See,
He does open his eyes. There's a time or two where
But
he
he,
actually
but he
does
keeps
stuff
his
with his eyes.
but he keeps his eyes low for the bitches.
Like at the same time, look at his eyes. Hold on,
Cause
look at his
cause
eyes.
That
bitches
was
love
some
clothes
gator
See
and
how
shit.
fat.
small his pupils are.
That was some gator shit you just said.
You
That was a little gatory,
look
but
at
it's
his
cool.
eyes and see how small his pupils are. He don't need to
Yo,
have his eyes that wide. No, so
yo,
So, so was his eyes open the whole time?
yeah, you can see. You know, the the other weird side to to mainstream is just the amount of money that's being made too. Look at look at Konami's card enterprise off of Yu-Gi-Oh.
Right. I was one of those kids.
Like the series is still going now. It's
I
gone
was
to
one
a
of those
place
kids.
where I have no idea what's going on. Hell,
But also,
Japan made Beyblade. Motherfuckers are spinning
Oh shit!
tops.
right, right.
I mean,
And
isn't that
Beyblade
also a
What?
fighting.
part of? Wait, but what? Well, okay, maybe not necessarily Beyblades.
What?
I'm gonna shut up because I don't want our channel to get. Nope, I ain't gonna
No,
say it.
no,
Nope,
go
I ain't
ahead,
gonna say
say
it
it. Say it.
because I was like,
Say
that
it.
actually kind of reminds me of like the Hanukkah like holiday. Because they spin the dreidel.
Oh Lord. That's fine.
Yeah,
There's
no,
nothing
no, but
wrong
I
with
just
that.
wasn't. No, 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 no. But
Eh,
everybody likes to be outraged and offended about something. So
About
you know what I mean.
something.
I
Listen,
just don't want us to.
I would not be
Don't come for me,
surprised.
y'all. I wasn't trying
I
to
would not be
go.
surprised if one kid somewhere accidentally tried to bring his dreidel to a Beyblade battle, and they was like, "That doesn't work." Oh, my bad. We're kids.
I mean, but also the bad side of it is now like voice actors are still getting fucked for work. They had revealed what the voice actors made, the American voice actors had made for Jujutsu Kaisen Zero. They made hundreds. They didn't even break the $1,000 mark.
Oh,
They was making $150 off that movie.
you mean like a recording session, or wait? Either way, that's all very below standard.
$150
One
for
hundred and fifty dollars for
Jujutsu
what?
Kaisen. And we're talking about the voice actors that we talked to
Oh hell
interview.
no. Yeah, no, no.
This is one of the biggest
That's a
animes
bad
out,
draw. Yeah, and it's on HBO Max. How about that?
right?
Mm.
The voice
Like
actor
HBO
for
got the coins. Y'all
Well,
niggas still
no,
got coins from
they're
what?
just doing distribution. They didn't make the anime.
I know they didn't make the anime, but I'm just saying, like, even HBO could step in and just be like, "Hey, we got y'all or whatever," and then put pressure on the motherfuckers that they're actually getting the series from to pay them people. You get what I'm saying? Like, there's ways that shit could be done corporately without there being violence or anything like that or whatever. You can persuade somebody or get somebody to move your way if you got enough power. And HBO, since they're the only distributors of Jujutsu Kaisen, they could definitely handle that. You get what I'm saying?
right, right.
Shit,
And
But
technically, wait, and technically, because they do distribution, wouldn't like and they distribute in multiple languages, wouldn't it be up to HBO for the dub versions or no? Because I don't know how that works.
no,
I don't know how that works
more
either.
like most of the
either
time,
way,
it's the
that
studios
sounds
that
too much
do the
like rape.
dubs.
Because I'm saying, like, I'm sure the studio made the original Japanese version, and that's what they sold to HBO. But
Right,
HBO wants it available for multiple platforms. You get what I'm
right.
saying? And
Uh,
so it would make more sense if HBO was the ones who was looking for dubbed voice actors, so that way they can get this stuff done. So it
But
sounds like the onus may be on HBO, but like I said,
I
if
don't.
HBO is
Yeah,
not is if the fault does not lie with HBO,
yeah, I
HBO can
don't.
still step in as big brother and be like, listen, we got y'all. Here y'all go, voice actors, whatever, so we can get what we need or whatever. But you niggas gotta get it the fuck together.
a
You get what I'm
hundred and
saying?
fifty dollars,
And because they're your sole distributor, they could say that and they could do that.
right?
Mm.
Because where the fuck they gonna take it? Crunchyroll? You're not gonna get nearly as much as you getting
I
with
don't know.
HBO.
I feel like John Oliver might have to do an episode about voice acting.
The voice
I
actress
agree.
for Bayonetta she just dropped out because who's it? Konami or
Capcom,
whoever
Platinum
Konami
Games.
they offer her $10,000.
Well, not yeah. They offered her $4,000 for each session with a maximum of 4 sessions,
Right,
and she wanted to counter that offer and what wanted a something in the realm of 6 figures
right. But she been
plus a percentage.
voicing Bayonetta since the series started, and they're gonna pay her what $16,000.
Uh,
They gonna stop doing this to these people. Like,
It's one. I think it's one of those things where voice actors
this is what
want.
happens when anime goes mainstream, though, because then they start trying to nickel and dime the voice actors and shit like that with these shows and whatnot, so they can make more money and whatnot and minimize their costs, which is a problem because at the end of the day, if you're not taking care of your employees, the shit ain't going to work. It's not
Well, that's
Where
sustainable.
that's the thing. A lot of them aren't even part of the voice actors union.
What,
So
the
all of them? Why
so now
aren't they
this
though?
so now no now the studios are trying to get people who aren't in the union. Like
so like
like
up and
a lot
comers,
of a lot of Crunchyroll. I think they dropped a lot of voice actors because now they were in the union. The one for Mob Psycho 100,
So
for
then I
example.
think that the distributors of a lot of these animes and things like that need to get on them. Like, no, you are required to use people in the union.
unionized voice actors.
The same way SAG does the shit. You get what I'm saying? SAG don't play that shit. If you're trying to make if you want any association and can even touch any of the, like, if you're making an indie film or something like that, and you want it to be affiliated in any way with SAG because you got a lot of major people who are a part of SAG, there are certain requirements that they have for the studios, and they say, listen, you have to hire this many type of actors or whatever. If you're going to be doing this, you get what I'm saying? Like, there needs to be a little more unity when it comes to the Voice Actors Guild and
Right,
really the badge.
right.
I just thought about that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That just, I don't know. I mean, hey, they got SAG and you got badge. Would you
I
rather be
can't.
SAG or would you rather be badge? I vote badge. Anyway.
Too easy.
I'm sorry. It was too easy. But you get what I'm saying? Like, once they start really laying down ground rules and that and things of that nature, like, and here's the thing though, in order for Vag to actually be able to um like really be a powerhouse, they need to start looking for more voice actors to add to the union, because eventually you're gonna run out of fucking people to find that are non-union. You get what I'm saying? To do what you're looking for. So then you ain't
Maybe
gonna have nothing but a choice but to hire from Veg. And at the end of the day, at that point, you either can make your anime or you don't. And I think that's really the solution. Like, you gotta, like, even with SAG, I'm not SAG affiliated. I probably should be because I've done like so much background work and acting work and stuff. However, it is costly to join.
mhm.
and that's why
You get what
some
I'm
other voice
saying?
actors don't join. They just
And
try and
and
get
here's the
paid.
thing, I don't see, and maybe this is just me because I'm on the outside. I don't see the value in joining. You get what I'm saying? As a
Mhm.
smaller creator and whatnot, like, I don't see how, like, okay, you get access to certain things, cool, but like, how is this actually helping me in my career? You get what I'm saying? Are y'all actually gonna fight for me when there's some fuck shit afoot,
Like right
or are
now,
y'all just a name? You get what I'm saying?
right,
Are they just a blue check?
right.
Exactly.
Are you just
Precisely. Going
paying
back to
to
our
be a
earlier
part of it?
conversation. Good job in bringing it back around.
I
Appreciate
see
that.
what you did
Yeah,
there.
yeah. That's some shoulders on. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like it just to me, it just seems very shady. And until we get into a space where we don't need money to live, I think shit is just gonna be the same. Like, cause how
That's
many
just the
stories of
way it
nickel and diming
is.
has you heard since the inception of any country?
Right.
There's always been that. That has been there for
That's
a
just the
long, long
way it
time. So until
is.
we
Right.
devalue, money
And
and
I see
having
no
to use
changes.
money to live or money as status or money as comfort, security, and all of that stuff, like until we
I
replace
never want to
that with an
listen to it.
actual system that works, it's not going to get any
So,
better.
so this is our question: has anime become mainstream, helped to hurt the culture? You know, leave your comments whether you
I
are
think it's
hearing it
hurt.
on Apple, Google, Stitcher, or watching this
Yeah.
on YouTube. Let us know.
Yes, please like have your comments down below, hit the bell and subscribe so you can see our latest uploads. Definitely check us all out individually, of course. Demon Engine is on Twitch. Salty Truth is also on Twitch, as am I.
I, and
Definitely
I'm
check
not under a
out the
gator.
website, purchase merch. Now you can find him at
Salty
Salty
Live
Truth,
215.
Salty Live 215 on Twitch, and Salty Truth
The,
Philly and on
the
IG
penis
and
carrier.
Facebook.
Gator, the penis carrier.com.
Now,
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
it's okay. But seriously, folks, we want you guys to take care of yourselves out there. We hope you're subscribed to our YouTube channel, and hey, I hope you like it. Please, let's get a conversation going in the comment
Yes,
section.
discuss in the
Um,
comments. And if you disagree or maybe you do agree, let us know. Give us a thumbs up.
is it?
Give us
I
a
mean,
like, give us a share.
at the end of the day, man, this is a coin that's just gonna keep on flipping. One side heads, one side tails. It's just gonna keep landing on different sides.
I mean,
But
hopefully the creatives take back over, like take back
Right,
their shit and really like you get what I'm saying? Like I feel like
right.
I don't know, for me,
Mhm.
I plan on working
That's just the way it
and for those who
is.
don't know, I do a lot of 3D work now.
Things
I'm
will
doing a
never
lot of
be
like
the
2D animation
same.
as well. The places that I want to work for, I want
Mhm.
to be a fan of the projects that I'm working on. You get what I'm saying? Because I know I'll put my heart and soul into it. And when you could tell when a project has like people put their heart and soul into it. Prime example, Into the Spider-Verse.
oof,
You could tell people put their heart and soul into that movie
yeah.
because it's so good. Like the camera angles.
Intergalactic.
And the company sure had no
Yeah,
confidence in it.
Intergalactic. That one too. That one too. That Kid Cudi film. That was
Whew.
another one. Honestly, that was a visual album for real. Like that
I
was just
look
a visual album from
that
Kid
shit
Cudi.
that had me in my feelings. So
It was good though. It was real
oh
good.
no, it was fantastic. I was in my feelings. I felt like I was just like, uh, having one of those moments where I was laying down on my side watching it, just like, mm, yep.
Mm.
Anywho,
Like I've been there. I've been there. You know what I
it,
mean? But those are the examples that I want to follow. You know what I'm saying? Like those are the things that I want to create. And I think that anime going mainstream, it will help the culture only because it gets more eyes and more dollars to be able to produce the things that we love. You get
dollar
what I'm
dollar bill,
saying?
y'all.
But it may be bad because you'll get a bunch of like people who don't actually respect the story and the lore for what it is. They don't respect the canon at all,
Mm.
and they're gonna ruin it,
Yeah,
especially if it's American.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
I guarantee you, you take any classic animation movie or series or story from America, and you send that shit to South Korea, you send that shit to Japan, baby.
Now here's the hard part. What classic stories do we got?
Ooh,
What classic? What
ooh,
Stories.
stories do we got?
you mean as a people or as Americans?
as Americans.
As
You know, Black
Americans.
Americans, we got stories.
Yeah, I mean,
Of
we
course,
have a.
we got
We got
stories.
stories. I'm talking about as America.
Americans, though.
That's a topic for another podcast. Hey guys, this is
Be well. Be
Comic
well.
Bros. Yes.
Drink water. Wakanda forever.
Your Cornette.
Wakanda forever.
Take care of
Come
yourselves and
on, do
each
the
other.
arms, bro. Like we was all supposed to do it at the same time.
This is the
There you
Jabari
go.
Nation. I mean, Amerime Media. We'll holla at you.
Holla.